Extra acrylic. Let's do it. Well, with the trophy.
Hello, everybody on YouTube. Welcome. We got two watching. We're going to be doing this all day long. So right now, we are getting pilots up to do the course walk. And get started promptly at 9 if we can. So that means we're going to want our first heat to come out of this course walk and go straight into flying. Just go through channel assignments real quick while we're waiting on everybody to come up. Heat 1, the new guy, race 1, Popel, race 2, Number Juan, race 6, and Dingles, race 8. Heat 2, Drew Racer, race 1, Pollo Loco, race 2, Beers, race 6, Aviator, race 8. In Heat 3, Rue on race 1, Little A on race 2, Skywalker on race 6, and 0 Volts on race 8. And in Heat 4, Unlimited on race 1, Jesse P on race 2, Jay on race 6, and Cappy 1 on race 8. It looks like we've got a couple registers going on. All right, let's go ahead and make our way back into the track for the course walk. And when we finish up with that, you guys can go finish up registration or whatever you've got to do. We have a traveling camera. I decided to bust out the old Pro Sight from like 5 years ago or whatever. Nice HD transmission. Yeah, look at this thing. It's like rigged to just do what we need it to do. Yeah, a gimbal would be great. All right, let's make our way down here real quick. Test. Oh, shoot. All right. Any of you guys up there at the registration table need to walk through? You're good? Okay. All right, so start finish gate here, start platform right back there. So come off start platform through this gate here. Once you come through that, your next goal is the newbie drone blaster cannon. We're going up through the blaster cannon. And if you take a look here, there's kind of like an L shape with the propeller and the motor cover. You're going to want to go to the right-hand side of that, and then you'll hang a left into the door just over top of the wing. Once we walk down in here, you can kind of see it. And if you've watched any of the DVR from yesterday, you'll know where it's at. We'll also make our trip up into there when we come around, so no sense in going up in there now. So start finish, blaster cannon, right-hand side of the engine cover and propeller. Yeah, when you guys come back here, make sure you watch your head on all these hanging things. We have had people hit their heads. Yeah. So this motor cover that goes vertical, and then the prop. So you're over the prop and to the right of that cover, you are still on the track. And so there's just no marker up there to signify, so that's kind of like, that's the corner. Just try not to cut it short above. And the line, if you try to go above, the line is terrible, so you just cut. Yeah, you'll see it. So as you come in, you're gonna go through the window, and inside of the plane, there's a gate on one of the railings. So the path is kind of like a in, up, down. You'll come out of the other side of the airplane. You'll do a 180 toward the tail and come back into the tail. So if we want to go around, we can take a look. So you're going to go through the hole up here. Watch these fins. Watch these fins. And then you can see it over there if you want, but there's also some side of it over here. You're going to come out of a door that's above this wing, and you're going back in that door, back in the back of the tail, just like the simulator if you saw it. From that, you're going straight through the tail of the plane, and you'll come right as you come out of here. You're going to drop down, and we're headed straight into the EMAC Infinity Tunnel. That's right. Down around the ladder and back at us through this red gate. So we're going to go through the Infinity Tunnel. Watch your head on this if you walk this way. Around this, the C gates signify the inside of the corner, so you just have to be on the outside. We're going through this low gate first, around the landing gear, through the red cubes, through the green one. Here. That's right. This right here is part of the course, and you can hit it. I did a couple of when I was practicing the track. Take it a little wide or take it high. And then you're off to the chicanes. This chicane is a right side chicane. And we're doing a full 180 around it. This next one is a left side chicane. And we're coming around to the right. And then the next goal is this over under here. We're going over the tail, under the wing. This drop is fairly difficult. So practice it your first round and get used to it, because it's definitely a camera breaker if you hit it hard enough. After you go underneath of the wing, on the front left-hand landing gear, there's a blue C gate. We'll walk around and you can see it from the other side. You're making a hard left-hand turn around that gear. Watch your head on all of this. So now Ralph has brought us around to the C gate. One of the things in this section right here you're going to want to pay attention to is this rail right here, okay? It's really hard to see, but you can see that there's 7-8 feet, and realistically, if you hit that or further, you're going kind of off of the course per se. I'm only letting you know this because I hit that a couple of times. It's not a game changer, but it's there. So just know that it's there. From there, this is the We Bleed Power Tower. We're going straight through the bottom, turn left, straight through the middle, turn right, and then straight through the top. So we're going this way, this way. Everybody got that? After there, we're hitting these 4 double gates way down. This section here is actually really cool. I kind of laid it out to where it wasn't a straight shot, but it kind of gives you that little, slows you down a little bit. I'm sorry. After you come out of that section, we've got the infamous Joker section. Lots of controversy about this weekend. The way that the Joker works, okay? This is the way that we've run all of our races. We haven't changed anything other than the commitment rule. So essentially the way that this works is every heat you have the option to take the Joker 1 lap. So that's 1 lap per heat. You can take the Joker, you can go through and skip the ladder on that lap. We used to have a rule that was if you commit to the Joker, you have to take it. That rule is no longer in effect. So if you take the Joker, you smack him in the face, you say to heck with it, I want to take the ladder, you can do that. And then you still have the option to take the Joker. If you don't go through it and utilize it, you can still take it the next lap if it's perfect or whatever the case may be. So, any questions on the Joker? Good deal. All right, so after the Joker or the ladder, oh, and I'm sorry, let me clarify, the ladder is bottom to top, okay? So you're gonna come out of the blue and, well, you can, I mean, yeah, any way you look at it, you're coming through the ladder this direction 3 times, okay? After that, we're going through this green gate here, and we're making a hard left up into the aircraft. Fantastic. Yeah, right? All right, so after you've gone through the green gate here, you can see that there's a red pylon. You're just making a 180 around that. You're going to the left-hand side of it. You'll go up, come right back down, and then your next goal is technically this one, with this just being a corner placement. Don't cut the inside, because that lap won't count, but this really, you'll notice it's not really in a great spot. It's just to let you know, like, hey, this is the corner. Don't blow it out over here. So start, finish, and then we'll have a crash gate, but that is not in play or relevant for qualifying. So don't worry about that. It'll be sitting out there. We prefer that you land in it after you finished. One of the things that we had an issue with yesterday was, like, after you finish your run, like if you have a bad run, stand up getting frustrated, just make sure that if you just make sure if you go down during your run or something like that, that you don't jump up, and because the stage is flexy and people are still concentrating, have respect for your other people. You wouldn't want them to do that to you. Okay? All right, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and get you guys back out there. Round 1 ready. All right, it is 9 o'clock, so let's go ahead and get round 1, heat 1 up here for practice. This will be a first round of practice. That's going to be new guy, Popel, number 1, and Dangles. That is fantastic. 0 no-shows. That one. All right. We're going to get things rolling here in just a couple minutes. Man, Dingles is ready to go. He's like, come on, guys, come on. Look at that first place trophy. New guy, Popol, number 1, Dingles, to the stage.
Don't be shy. We are on a clock today.
We definitely are. We did everything. If you look at the live stream, it was 3:21, 3 hours, 21 minutes. We got through everything, so hopefully we can get through each session in about that amount of time. Hey, Jesse has a Tiny Whoop Gate over here. If you haven't signed it already, he's trying to get everybody to sign that, so that way he can hang it up in Lady Luck out in Colorado. So if you're not in this heat, make sure you make your way over there. If you're in heat 2, don't do it yet. Do it after. And that way we can get things rolling.
Speaking of which, on deck in Heat 2 is going to be Drew Racer, Pollo Loco, Beers, and Aviator.
Okie dokie. Getting them powered on. I'm going to get things rolling. I did find an HDMI cable. Yeah, this is. I just couldn't find the cable. Yeah, regular, like a regular HDMI. I had a.
I've already got the power cord right here, so I mean, it's literally just pop the cord out of the back of the DVR.
Man, they are up here lined up, ready to go. All right, I got thumbs up. This is just practice. Get used to the track. Don't try and kill it right now, and have fun. Heat 1, round 1. Go ahead, Army Quads. We're going to go green on 2. We see you, Dingles. We'll definitely do some testing when you come in.
Looks like Dingles is the first one through with a 1 minute 23 second lap.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Popol,
5,
unfortunately,
4,
stuck on the
3,
wing of the C-124, we believe.
1.
Is it Popol or Popol, Wes?
Number 1 done. The new guy done.
Pa or Po? Well, just like that, first heat of the day is coming to a close, and we have kicked off the biggest day of this biggest event. Is it Popel, Wes, or Popple? What? It's Popel. Yeah, Popel, you should be good to go if you want to take off again.
Bingo done.
Hotspotting it up again. I wonder if my phone's gonna let me hotspot all damn day.
All right, Heat 2 to the line, please. That's going to be Drew Racer, Pollo Loco, Beers, and Aviator. Sure.
Oh, we were standing yesterday. That's why time.
Yeah, that's alright. You want to tell me how it's looking here? I go like something like that.
Yep. That's okay. I can scoot over because I'm way over there.
Feels like we're still low on the frame space. Oh yeah. Okay. That's good.
Thank you, iFlight, for this hoodie.
Shout out to the 14 people joining us early in the morning on the live chat on YouTube here in the Cincinnati Quad Racers YouTube channel. Give us a like and a follow on the YouTube channel, please. We've only gotten likes so far this early in the morning. Let's crank it up and get this video. We're going to be running this video all day, right? There will be a divide in the middle because of the limitations of YouTube, as I understand it, but we're riding this one all day long, so there's my official like on the video.
I need to go.
What's up, Luke Skywalker FPV in the chat saying whoop whoop whoop. All-time PvP. Can't wait till PM flying. Gonna be flying hard. And Rooster TRG. You know what? I think I know Hell Yeah FPV from that race we did at Flight Test. Could that be the same guy? Is his dad?
It definitely is.
Awesome. I haven't seen him in years.
His dad's Tom, which
Yeah,
is
Tom.
Gate Magnet.
And he was into fireworks, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
All right, we have got 4 good signals and 4 pilots sitting. They're ready to go. Heat 2, round 1 of practice. Go ahead, arm your quads. Hold on. Hold on. All right, go ahead, arm your quads. Going green on the tone.
There they go. How many can we get clean through the cannon? We've already got a couple. Look at that. Ooh, and what a slice for Aviator on that early hurdle section. Beautifully done. We see that, Drew Racer. It's looking good for him over there. It's gonna be one. What up, dude? What's up? Is your bear? If you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, this is heat number 2. This is these pilots' very first time on this epic raceway here at the National Museum of the United States Air Force, where we've got our 3rd annual event, Micro Drone Races at the Museum, hosted by my man Kelly right here. Again, heat 2. So we're going to run through these 4 heats in the early session here, where these pilots get to know the course for the first time. Many of them have flown it on the sim, but many of them are negotiating this course for the first time at all, as I'm about to in 2 heats actually. Yeah, that kid's cool. Oh, nice.
10,
Swifty FPV
9,
in the chat saying,
8,
what's up?
7,
Good morning. Can't wait to
6,
fly this awesome track
5,
later. So psyched. Good
4,
luck, everyone.
3,
What's
2,
up, Swifty? We had a great
1.
time last night. Swifty was part of the after party.
Oh, did you guys have an after party?
Yep. We did just a little flying up there.
I saw the chat go a little haywire there for a minute, and I thought maybe you guys might be getting together at
Just
the
a
hotel.
little flying in the hotel room. Nothing big. The big one's tonight, obviously.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Guys, go ahead, finish your laps. And we're gonna get heat number 3 out here. Again, this was just practice round 1. Get used to the track and things. Rue, little A, Skywalker, 0 volts. You're up, on deck. Unlimited, Jesse P, Jay, and Campy 1.
Here's done.
Getting them lined up here.
I know I had some duct tape in one
All right. What do you need a fan for? You sweating? All right. They all look good. All right. I got a thumbs up from Ralph. We're going to go ahead and run this heat. This is practice round 1, heat number 3. Go ahead, arm your quads. Going green on tone. Well, there they go. We got some out-of-towners here in this one. Looks like we've got Columbus, Cleveland, Philadelphia. Is that right? Yep.
And
really
lots of
exciting.
smooth, clear, consistent flight on this heat too. Everybody's just cruising along, getting to know the course. No major errors at this point. In fact, we may have had the second start that had no major errors on the newbie drone blaster cannon. I don't think we had anybody get stuck in there on their way out.
Yeah, we had the one perfect run yesterday that we
But
talked
only
about.
because we begged them.
That's right.
Only because we really put the heat on them. Listen, pilots, this is the one. You know.
Looks like Rue making her way through those tunnel gates first, making her way up the ladder.
2 female pilots in this heat.
That's right,
Always awesome to see.
for sure. Fast ones too. I
Oh, yeah.
raced little A up in Strasbourg a couple of weeks ago, and she was hot on my heels, and then I was hot on her heels because she's just fast. So it's great to see.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's the part where I'm gonna get lost, even after watching all
Where you
these
come
things.
out of the big door.
Come out of the big door and take a dive. That's
Yep.
exactly what's gonna happen to me. And then you got that figure 8 around the wheels with that sweet right sweeper. Now the giant wide chicane.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was it. That was 2 minutes. Go ahead, finish your lap. Very nice. Rue with a 2 and 2:16. She can scrub 16 seconds on that, which I think she can. She's going to be put into the 3 lap. 3 laps is going to be the place to be for sure today. I think we're going to see those 4
Zero
lappers.
volts
I've been
done.
Doubting, and we've been
Skywalker done.
talking about it and whether or not it was going to happen. But I truly think that, like you have been saying, we're going to see some 30-second laps or even less.
I think a 5-lap run is possible.
I do too.
I think it's crazy but possible.
Yes.
We'll see. I'm getting a head shake from the guys in the truck. They don't. Sub 30-second laps is what
Yeah.
it would take.
Yep. Well, we had a 38.
We had a 38
yesterday?
yesterday, and it was a joker. Okay, great
Okay.
point. Great point. He's kind of got me there.
Well, I know a couple of guys that can do the ladders pretty daggone fast.
Yeah, and some of them are here right now.
Yeah. So that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do.
I think I'm
Little
gonna
A
try
done.
to start. I'm gonna go for the joker right away early on. All right, I'm gonna saddle up here.
There you go. We'll see you in a few minutes. Unlimited Jesse P, J, and Cappy won this one. Right after that, we're going to get round number 1 of qualifying going. So if you're in heat number 1, that's the new guy, Popel, number 1, and Dingles. We want to get you guys ready to go. That way, once this heat is up and we get transferred over to qualifying, that you guys are ready to go and we don't have any delays. That camera got moved up a little bit. Barely. Oh yeah. Y'all good? You need a second, Jay? So if you thought you traveled the longest to get here, you're wrong because it was Jay that traveled the furthest. Came all the way from California to race in this race. How awesome is that? I think that says a couple things. One, about him and how dedicated he is. And two, how awesome is a race that you'd be willing to travel clear across the country for. But I know if I lived in California, I would absolutely be jealous to see this happen every year and not be able to go to it. So good on Jay for being here.
Yeah, once you get off the line, it should.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You got it.
Yep.
Looks good now.
Shout out to We Bleed FPV. See this hat? He brought these things up to the stage yesterday, and well, I've been wearing this old thing for a while, and I'm glad to have a new hat. If anybody knows any better, I always have a hat on and a hoodie. Just having some technical difficulties, so while we're having technical difficulties, let's go ahead and talk about our sponsors. For this event, we have our platinum sponsors, we have our gold sponsors, and we have our silver, and we have bronze. Let's start at the bronze. Banff Decals, Pyro, Drone, and Hot Dog FPV. Appreciate those guys for helping us out. Silver sponsors, Team Black Sheep, FPV Made Easy, right over here in the corner. If you guys want to learn a little bit about some drones, you can go over and check him out. Isaac Pettit is his name, and he is willing to help you out. iFlight, Full Send FPV, Ready Made RC, Happy Model, rounding out the silver sponsors. We have heat number 4, practice round number 1, ready to go, and we're going to go ahead, arm those quads. Going green on tone. That was lap 1 for Unlimited, a 1:15. Once again, this is just practice, so if you're tuning in live, these guys are just getting used to the track. It took me about 4 batteries to really dial
10,
it in
9,
where I was super comfortable.
7, 6.
That simulator track,
5,
though, was very,
4,
very helpful.
3, 2,
Incredibly helpful.
1.
Yeah, I kind of didn't want it to be that way. But yeah, it was pretty accurate.
Unlimited done.
I think the biggest difference is just the length, like between the front and back doors, and
Cappy 1 done.
And underneath the fuselage,
yeah,
it's a little lower here in
Yep.
actuality.
yep. Just one left on the track right now. He is finishing up. And once he's done, you guys can go retrieve.
Ooh,
Jay done.
Jay misses it.
All right. All pilots are done. Go ahead, grab your quads, and we're going to circle back around to qualifying round 1, heat 1. New guy, Popel, number 1, and Dingles. That is who's up on deck. Drew Racer, Pollo Loco, Beers, Aviator. Back to these sponsors. We made it through the silver sponsors. Let's talk about those gold sponsors. We got Tiny Whoop, the man himself, Jesse Perkins, in the house. He has decided to bring his presence to the place, along with a sponsorship, which we greatly appreciate. Beta FPV also on the gold sponsors. And then, of course, we cannot forget our platinum sponsors. Newbie Drone with the Newbie Drone Blaster Cannon. We Bleed FPV, and they have the We Bleed Power Tower. And then we have Emax, and their course feature is the Emax Infinity Tunnel. Thank you so much to our sponsors, throwing down all kinds of great prizes for our pilots.
What's up, Quad Doc? Joining us in the chat. Kevin, what's happening, dude? Wish you were here. Also got the Dafer in the chat saying, go Cleveland Quad Squad. Potatoes here saying, get it, Cappy. What's up, everybody? Join us in the live chat. Thanks for being here. We got equal numbers of likes and viewers right now, which is pretty cool. That means everybody's loving this content. Jeff in the chat saying, would be awesome
All right.
location to put. Hold on, I can't.
So we got
Put in the
4
sim.
on the line, ready to go. Heat number 1, round number 1 of qualifying. Go ahead, arm your quads, going green on tone.
Not at all. Not at all. 4 quads off the line. There's a nice clean blaster gate for number Juan and Dingles. New guy struggling just a little bit in there. It's tough. It's so tough to get stuck in that gate. I believe you're upside down, but it doesn't look like it. Even though I think you actually might be new guy. Dingle's working that wide chicane under the C-124 and over the gap to the F-82. Now he'll negotiate the We Bleed tower with a little bit of rough video. Hoping it, oh yeah, he had to set her down there. Now it's back and he's back too. Finishes the tower and dives through the double gates. Dingle's bringing in a 54.6 second lap. Not too shabby for the first round of official qualifying. Oh, so close. Oh, he's out. He's out. Popel's out. Looking left to go in that little window on the left there. You see
10,
it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Nicely done.
2, 1.
Beautiful flying. And And just like that, the timer's run out. Pilots, finish your laps and take your time. You want to get this experience on the course, but this is the first official round of qualifying of the day that we're starting to wrap up now. First of 7, that is. This is the kind of event where you get 7 attempts after practice to put down a qualifying time on the course, which is just outstanding. It's something we don't see a whole lot. Nice joker lap there for Dingles as he hits that pylon at the top of the 124. Slices his final gate. Dingles brings in a 43.6 second lap.
Number 1 done.
Almost, close to approaching our fastest lap ever on the course. Set by Zach Machina, 38 seconds yesterday. So really fast flying for Dingles.
Having fun, Wes. He's just having fun. Grandpa, he's just having fun. I'm not gonna tell him any different. Huh?
Yeah, I saw that, dude. I saw that. Both of them. First section you nailed.
Way to go, Popel. Thank you guys very much. We're going to move on to heat number 2, round number 2. Drew Racer, Pollo Loco, Beers, Aviator to the line. On deck, Rue, Little A, Skywalker, 0 volts.
You can see the pilot seats on the left side of your screen there, live stream. Behind the pilots, the infamous C-124 that we'll be flying through all day tonight, today, and tomorrow. Behind that, just a ton of aircraft, and that's all behind me, but even out in front of me, the hangar just goes on about twice as far as it does behind me, packed with planes Tetrised in here. It's an awesome venue. Welcome to the National Museum of the United States Air Force, ladies and gentlemen. Qualifying round number 1, heat number 3, just about to get underway here. We got 4 thumbs up and we're ready to go. Pilots, arm your quads. We're going live on the tone. There they go in a huge launch for Aviator. Drew Racer makes it clean through the tunnel. First one to get an edge on the competition, getting out of the newbie drone blaster tunnel, which is by far the hardest course feature on the course. He's already made it through the C-124 twice, and he's in that Emax mirror tunnel at the bottom. The lower section of this course is slightly confusing when you first get into it. That's what I just learned. But it's a pretty easy figure 8 down there at the bottom before this huge chicane you see on Drew Racer's screen, top left. Now diving through the F-82, a really cool plane with a dual cockpit side by side. And now we're negotiating the Weebleed Tower. The Weebleed Power Tower, I believe. Pollo Loco on his lid with a little bit of trouble. We've got a lap right there for Aviator. And his second attempt in the newbie drone blaster tunnel, almost clean, but nice and quick exit before he heads in for the hurdle section at the beginning of the C-124. Hooking right for that second cross through. Fast lap for Aviator of 57.1, which is pretty darn good for qualifying round number 1. You can only improve on that. We've got 6 more rounds of qualifying after this one. Drew Racer not far behind him, neither is Beers, both with 1:08 second laps. 1 minute and 8 second laps.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So close, Drew Racer. We saw that happen, but
Aviator
crossed
done.
over just behind, so we can't give you another lap of practice, but beautiful flying. I love it when it comes down to the line like that. Puts it in the crash gate. I need to start practicing that myself. Next up, we got Heat 3, qualifying round number 1. Rue, Little A, Skywalker, and 0 volts. Come on up in just a second.
Beers done.
All right, let's set up for Heat number 3, qualifying round 1. Quad Doc in the chat saying cool obstacles. I couldn't agree more. There's an epic mirror tunnel, the Emax mirror tunnel. We've got the We Bleed power tower. We've got the newbie drone blaster cannon. Those are some of my favorites. And of course, the epic C-124 behind me that I've been watching people fly through online for years now. I just got my first pack flying through this massive aircraft. And I'm crossing that one off the bucket list. All I need to do now on my bucket list, I've still got have a midair in the C-134 or C-124. I can't remember what else I said was on my bucket list yesterday. Pilots just settling into the pilot seats. Looks like Little A's got a spotter. I'm kind of jealous. I'm going to try to get a spotter next round. Hey, I got lost last round too. It's under the plane. That's a tricky spot. It's 2 figure eights between under the plane and the power tower, and they're both left-right. And we're ready to go. So pilots, arm your quads. Let's go live in less than 5. All right, we've got all 4 through the first gate. Let's get them all through. Oh my gosh. Ooh, we got all 4 through the newbie drone blaster cannon. Pretty much clean. I saw a couple taps, but I don't even care about that. We're going to pretend that never happened and call it a clean run. There's a midair between Skywalker and I think that was 0 volts inside the Emax mirror tunnel. You see Skywalker in that confusing position, viewing infinity right there. Makes the exit and back on track. One of my favorite places to crash. Rue getting ready to try to make a pass on Little A right here as they both enter the power tower by We Bleed together. And there it is, the pass. I saw Rue get ahead right there. And now if you look on Little A's screen at the top left, you can see Rue for just a minute. She may have passed him back. Oh, nope. The traffic is tight right there. Yep, Little A back out in front, making that 180 at the top of the C-124 and getting ready to cross over. There's a lap for Little A. Looks like that's going to come in at 110, 3 seconds behind 0 volts, and 4 seconds ahead of Rue, who just crossed over with a 114.3. A little bit of trouble in the blaster cannon, as we all have experienced. Meanwhile, look at Rue screaming through the Emax mirror tunnel. A very aggressive dive. I've been taking that real easy, the two attempts I've had on it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's official. 2 laps for the pilots in this heat, and I just saw Rue pass another not competitor. I mean, this is qualifying. We're not racing, but 0 volts just got passed by Rue there. And now we've got Skywalker versus Little A battle happening in the tower. Little A just made the pass in front of Skywalker, getting ready to negotiate. Oh, the Joker lap. I can't tell if that worked out. What happened there? Looks like she's going to regather for another attempt and switch to the ladder. And just like that, I'm going to have to set the microphone down because I got to get ready for my heat, ladies and gentlemen.
Little A done.
All right, Heat 4, qualifying round 1, come on up. And I'll be joining you guys. So maybe a little quiet on the live stream for just a second while I fly. Kelly will be back in a second.
Hey everybody, Zotek here with WeBleedFPV.com, and today we're going to do an unboxing of our Whoop House drone racing gate kit. What's hanging in your Whoop House? So with our Whoop House gate kit, you're going to get 2 collapsible gates. They do come with bungee cords. You're going to get 4 supporting legs, 2 packets of Velcro, a pair of suction bases, a set of aluminum tabletop stands, a pair of earth spikes, and a pair of magnet bases. And that completes the Whoop House gate kit. The purpose of this package is all about enhancing your Whoop House experience. Maybe for drone racing, freestyle, or casual play. I'm Zotek from WeBleedFPV.com. Please visit our website for more details. And thank you. We truly appreciate the support from this amazing community.
All right, pilots, go ahead and arm your quads. We're going to go live on the tone. Oh, sorry, hold that. Disarm real quick. I was not ready. Let's try this one more time. Pilots, arm your quads. We're going to go live on the tone.
Well, Jay's got the course dialed. Tim just said he's got to pay for that plane ticket from California. He's trying to get her done. Announcer's curse. Sorry about that. Jesse P on his lid. Oh no. Does he have the turtle mode? Oh, man, Unlimited taking that Joker. That's one lap for Unlimited. 125. First lap for Jay was a 55, but I do believe he made a little mistake, so this one's going to be a little slower than that. Maybe not. Announcer's curse. Every time I'm just stop talking about you, brother.
Ten, 9, 8, 7,
Unlimited, you missed
6,
the chicane.
5, 4,
Don't
3,
forget about that
2,
section.
1. Unlimited done.
All right. Good runs, guys.
Don't forget the chicane. Under the plane.
You went. It's the natural thing to go straight because I did it several times. But you just the last lap you just missed the you just went straight from on top of the tunnel to the tail of the make that right and you got a double chicane.
Jay done.
Look at that, Jay moving up 8 spots in number 2 spot. Dingle's currently our number 1 qualifier for today, session 1.
Jesse P done.
So Dingle's laid down a 3 and 236. Jay just laid down a 3 and 301. So Dingle's still sitting pretty good. I know Jay had a couple mistakes at time, so that should improve as the day goes on. Want to jump back in and thank our sponsors. Especially those platinum sponsors, Emax, We Bleed, Newbie Drone. Thank you guys very much. Gold sponsors, Tiny Whoop, Beta FPV, and our silver, Team Black Sheep, FPV Made Easy, right over here in the corner. iFlight, Full Send, Ready Made RC, Happy Model. And then our bronze sponsors, Banff, Pyro Drone, and Hot Dog, FPV. All right, we need heat number 1. Nope, sorry. Yep, heat number 1. New guy, Popel, number 1, Dingles to the line. On deck, Drew Racer, Pollo Loco, Beers Aviator. And while they are coming up, we're going to have a word from our sponsors. And that is a word from our Heat 1. New guy, Popel, number 1, Dingles. Currently on our leaderboard, looking something like this. Zach Machina from yesterday, currently your number 1 seed, followed by Jay, who has put down two heats so far today. Followed by Danny Boy in 3rd place. Dingles 4, T-Dub 5, Lego 6, Ralph 7, Tim JC 8, Drew Racer 9, Aviator 10, Rue 11, Matterday 12, Props off 13, Wise 8 14, 0 volts 15, and Ty Becker 16. We'll just do the top 16 for now. Looks like we got pilots plugged in and making their way back up to the stage. I've got my bingo drawing thingy so we can draw some numbers and give some
Awesome.
stuff away.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the live stream yesterday, but people walked out of here with incredible prizes. Like every single person won. Tons of fully built quads getting tossed out. Amazing. So now we're giving it away with the bingo wheel. We
Yeah, no,
stepped
this-
things up a little bit
this-
around here. Beautiful.
Fantastic.
Thanks, Dad.
Jessica, can I steal
Wherever you want.
Yeah,
I can't get it over F.
sure.
Flops it right out. Well, we'll just, if it ends up over 48, well, I guess we got
Here we go with qualifying round 2, heat 1, and we're good to go. So pilots, arm your quads. We're going live on the tone in less than 5. New guy, Popel, Number Juan, and Dingles hit the course for the 3rd time already today. We're moving right through these heats. Dingles, lower right of your screen, is just cruising right now, hitting that right-hand sweeper at speed. Now through the wide chicane and to the F82. Nice and smooth C124 early section for Popel. Well done. Tight slice for the new guy on the F82. Well done.
Do you feel like FPV has helped your reaction?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pilots, finish your laps. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome slice by Number Juan on the Joker gate just as it pinched him on the way through. Must have hit both ducks squeezing that one out.
Number 1 done.
I like that little girl waving up there on the upper right. She's gone now. Just like,
Oh yeah. I mean, this event.
qualifying round 2, heat number 2. It's time to plug them on in. Come on down. On deck, qualifying round 2, heat 3. That's Rue, Little A, Skywalker, and 0 volts. In just a few minutes.
You've been running through my mind, and I've been thinking that it's just about time we get together, right? So come on, come on. So come on. I've been doing just fine. Hey, you've been doing alright. Let's get together, right? So come on, come on.
A word from our sponsor, platinum sponsor Emax, one of the biggest, most generous sponsors of this event. Thank you so much to Emax. I see Kelly testing out the new bingo wheel. Show that off to the live stream, Kelly. They want to see it. Look at this fancy thing.
Okay,
Looks
4
like-
pilots, 4 feeds, thumbs are up, and we are good to go. Go ahead, arm your quads. Going live on the tone.
Beautiful newbie drone blaster cannon for Drew Racer. Didn't even touch anything. Yeah, I think my new strategy on the blaster cannon is going to be to hit it fast. I feel like slow is a huge problem in there because there's so much weird wind. So my new strat's going to be to back up and get a fast
Free yourself, just stay out of the way.
running start.
He's in the infinity tunnel. You can go free yourself, but Aviator, go do it yourself. Yeah, unplug your goggles. Just don't get in the way of other pilots.
Drew Racer with clearing blaster cannon number 2 for this round. You gotta love that. Drew Racer on pace for 3 laps this round if he can keep it together.
Well, the nemesis of the weekend is definitely the blaster.
That's the big one.
Yeah, newbie drone outdid themselves on that one, didn't they?
Yeah, oh yeah. Way to go, newbie
10,
drone. Like I
9,
say, I think
8,
the strat's gonna be to hit it
7,
fast. My goal is to
6,
just
5,
fly through that thing
4,
super
3,
fast.
2.
Actually, I think that's going to be my
1.
strategy for the entire course now. I think I'm just going to switch to flying super fast through all the course obstacles. Because until now, I was like, okay, I'll fly slow.
Yep.
But I'm going to switch to fast now, everybody. Thanks for all the support in the chat last round, by the way. Swifty saying, what's up? That was not a good run for me.
I need to watch the chat.
Heisenberg saying, Jesse P and Kelly, you guys are doing an awesome job. Thanks, bro.
Thanks, man. He's one of my favorites of the FPV community.
I got a lot of favorites.
Yeah,
So many
me
good
too.
People. Everybody's really interesting. Everybody's a little bit weird. I used to say if you got a friend in the FPV community and you don't know what's really weird about that person yet, you just don't know him well enough.
Yeah.
In a good way, of
Aviator done.
course.
Yes, absolutely.
Aviator with a really clean, that was maybe the cleanest newbie drone tunnel I've ever seen.
Nice and smooth.
Making up for round one.
That's right.
Didn't touch a thing. Look at that. Another clean Emax Infinity tunnel as well. He's really back on his game for this lap. Maybe if I keep talking about him.
Almost like the reverse of an announcer's curse.
Great point. Maybe he's immune.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think so. I don't think anybody is immune to the announcer's curse. If you're in heat number 3, please make your way to the stage. Rue Little A Skywalker 0 volts. You're up.
And just like that, qualifying round 2, heat number 2 is over. And a shout out to all the people here at the museum stopping to check out Tiny Whoop Racing here at the National Museum of the United States Air Force. This is day number 2 of this epic annual event hosted by my friend Kelly right here. And just like the entire National Museum of the United States Air Force, we're hoping this race will inspire even more people to get involved in first-person view flight. It looks really fun on the screen, but trust me, it's a lot more fun when you actually try it. So thanks for hanging out and checking out the FPV racing here at the National Museum of the United States Air Force.
Yeah, as these people walk through, I see a lot of them stop and pause and taking it in and wondering what's going on, and I'm sure that's pretty common.
It's just all day long. Like yesterday, people were always stopping to watch, and it is interesting. I remember the first time I saw it, I couldn't take my eyes off of it.
Yeah, very much so. It's something you don't see every day, that's for sure.
And there will be 1 or 2 kids and adults that get inspired to take up FPV piloting from this event. I mean,
yeah, I certainly hope so.
And maybe they'll even compete here next year at the big race.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that'll be fun. The first time we hear that somebody at the race was inspired by passing through the museum at the race, you know that's going to happen.
Yeah, definitely.
Quick shout out to our sponsors, platinum sponsors, Emax, WeBleed, and Newbie Drone, at the highest level of sponsorship for this event. Thank you so much. And thanks also to our gold sponsors, Tiny Whoop and Beta FPV, silver sponsors, Team Black Sheep, FPV Made Easy, iFlight, Full Send FPV out of Denver, Ready Made RC, and Happy Model. And of course, our bronze sponsors, BAMF, Surge over at Pyrodrone, and Hot Dog FPV. Thanks, guys, making this event possible. Yeah, man.
That's a heck of a list.
That's one heck of a list. All these different members of the FPV commercial community coming together to make this event real.
Good to go. I've got a thumb over there from Ralph. We're going to go ahead and get Heat 3 qualifying round 2 started. Go ahead, Army Quads, going green on 10.
Oh, Little A getting a little bit of prop wash with the overpass, getting pushed down. Nice strat, Little A, on the Newbie Drone blaster tunnel. Nice and clean, didn't even touch a wall. And there's Skywalker making it through also. All 4 pilots made it through the blaster tunnel now, working their way through the C-124. Skywalker trapped in a strange place. Can he make it out? I saw him hit that railing at the top right after the second exit on the C-124. There's a little bit of sort of metal scaffolding there that I tapped last time as well. Looks like a pretty tight spot to me.
I think he's lodged in there pretty good.
Meantime, we've got a couple of pilots on the We Bleed Power Tower. Little A versus 0 volts. 0 volts with a slight advantage right now. Going through the double gates on the close side. Nice flow through those 3 sets of double gates. 0 volts resets to do a proper approach on the Jacob's ladder. Perfectly done. Rue made it first through the start finish gate with a 103, followed by 0 volts with a 127.
Rue just found that hole. She went around it. Under the F82 back there.
Nice joker there for Rue. Slightly risky,
10,
but made it through
9,
safe.
8,
Is Rue gonna get
7,
another lap?
6,
Oh no, that
5,
last error might have
4,
done it.
3, 2.
So
1.
close, Rue.
Dang it.
The pressure got to Rue on that last section.
Way to go, Rue. That was a
would've
good run.
pulled- yeah, it was a great run. Rue would have pulled a 3-lap run there.
Next time, you got 5 more. What? Little A making her way through. That
Little A
was
done.
a 2 and 230 for her. 2 and 202 for Rue. That one little mistake going back into the fuselage, she took it a little bit too tight, wound up on the left-hand side going up in and hit that door. Knocked her back down outside. She lost a few seconds, and that was what got her. Cut off by the time. Shout out to my biggest fan, my dad. Love that guy. Lifetime sponsor. Speaking of sponsors, let's caveat that into a sponsor video. This is heat number 4. Heat number 1, go ahead and grab your gear and be ready to go. On deck is new guy Popo number 1 Dingles. And up right now is Unlimited Jesse PJ and Cappy 1. And Cappy 1 gonna get his first one, and he had to take that top off. I think it was getting a little hot, having to do some soldering, so he had to get rid of his had to get rid of that tracksuit top. And if you watch, or if you can see in the camera feed right now, Cappy is one of the very few that stands, and he gets down when he stands. All right, Ralph, give me the thumbs up. We're gonna go ahead and send these guys heat 4, round 2. Go ahead, Army Quads, going green on the tone. There they go. Jesse P's got that blaster cannon down. He said, I'm going to just go fast through it. And I think that's the way to do it. Current lead right now, Unlimited, going through that Emax Infinity Tunnel. Jesse P right on his heels. Very nice. That is the track, Unlimited. You got it dialed now. Jay having a little bit of trouble there underneath the landing gear of the C-124. Cappy also making his way in. It's like Jesse going over under that F-82 and Unlimited. Your current lead working his way back up into the fuselage. You're going to be coming around for lap number 1. A 54.37 second lap. Jesse P hitting something going down. I heard it. And Jay making his first lap on this round, a 105. I'm betting he's going to be able to get in under that. Unlimited still working hard on getting this 3 lap in. Now we've got the course dialed in, and he's working on speeding it up. You should see this guy's garage. I've never been there, but I've seen pictures. It is just full of gates. That's 2 for Unlimited. Moving on to his 3rd lap, so not a bad thing for Unlimited.
10,
Jesse
9,
P
8,
working on
7,
that daggone
6, 5,
Joker lap,
4,
just not getting it.
3,
Jay trying to
2,
make his way through.
1.
Is he going to get it? Not
Jay done.
quite. Got him by a second. So a
Jesse P
2
done.
and 2 minutes 55 for Jay. Unlimited still working on his 3rd lap. So let's let him finish up.
Cappy 1 done.
Good job, Cappy, with a 2 and 2:15. Cappy had a rough first lap and a good second lap, it looks like. Okay, Cappy.
Unlimited done.
All right. Thank you. Delete 1 for Cappy on that last second lap. And Unlimited finishing up with a 3 and 2:28. That moves him up into the number 1 seed for this qualifying session.
Freedom FPV in the chat saying that moving gate needs to go.
Ooh, the Joker.
The Joker, come
Yeah.
on. What's up with the Joker?
Well,
hat
so,
lately?
all right, here's the thing. The Joker is an option. You don't have to take it.
Yeah.
So, technically speaking,
So skip it.
you can skip it.
But he's probably making that comment because it gave me a little bit of trouble. Maybe
Yep.
somebody else in that round.
Yeah.
It kept me from getting my last lap there.
Well, if we're deleting things that cause trouble, we might as well go ahead and pull out the blaster cannon while we're at it.
I think pilots would be fine if we made dramatic changes to the course halfway through the event.
Yeah, I think they would too.
Just kidding.
Ha ha. Sorry about that.
Here we go with new guy Popel, Number Juan, and Dingle setting up for their 3rd qualifying round.
That's right. On deck, Drew Racer, Pollo Loco, Beers, and Aviator. Please be on standby. Want to say a big shout out to Juggens. That's Guggenz. Juggens is a musical artist and the provider of the weekend soundtrack for our live stream. He's a good dude from Minneapolis and graciously allowed us to use his material.
That's awesome. I'm totally going to hit him up.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
And good music.
All right, we have 4 pilots. Goggles are down. Stand by 5 seconds. Another 5. Pilots, we are good to go. Go ahead, arm your quad. Sorry for the delay. We're going green on the tone.
Drunken Monkey in the chat saying, let's go Dingles. Dingles, the first one out of the newbie drone blaster cannon and into the 124. Going through the high section, it's making it look easy.
That's right. And Dingles was actually a waitlist pilot. He was second on the wait list, just behind Jesse McCollum. And Jesse McCollum had made some plans, so Dingles got the call and gladly accepted.
That's awesome.
And here he is. And I actually, when I saw the FPV handle, I was like, that's a great FPV handle.
It's a good one.
Hi.
So it looks like we're getting ready to bring around Dingles for the first lap. Let's see what time we can get there. 1 minute flat. Dingle's gonna pick up the pace just a touch and try to squeeze 3 laps out of this run.
Okay. While these guys are going, I'm going to be real soft about this. We're going to draw
10,
a number
9,
for a
8,
prize.
7,
It's time for
6,
some more door prizes,
5,
ladies and gentlemen.
4,
And if you didn't hear me
3,
mention before,
2, 1.
they're darn good door prizes around here. Everybody participating is going to walk away with an excellent prize.
Yes. Yesterday was...
Yesterday was huge.
Yeah.
I mean, how many full-size, ready-to-fly mini quads
At
and
least 5.
quads did you give away? 5, yeah.
At least 5.
So that means you got like a 1 in 3 if you were here yesterday. You know, maybe it'll change today, but we're just rolling the dice and I guess rolling the bingo cage here.
How much fun is
Number
that?
1 done.
We'll let this heat finish off before we go distracting these guys. Dingle's making that Joker look easy on that lap. Oh.
Dingle's done.
Dingle's with a 3 and 244. Not an improvement. Previously a 3
The
and
new guy done.
236. New guy moving up 3 spots to the number 11 on the day. Number 1 moving up 1 spot on the day for 8, the session, I should say. Okay. Everybody's getting unplugged. Let's go ahead and pull one of these balls out of this hopper. What do you think? Can we scoot this down a little bit so we can see it? Whoop. All right. There we go. How's that? Drew Racer, Pollo Loco, Beers Aviator, you're up. Rue, Little A, Skywalker, 0 volts on deck.
Double checking everybody.
All right. We just drew for unlimited.
Unlimited. Gonna win a prize. What is it? Tell us what it is, Kelly.
It is a Happy Model Diamond FC
Not bad.
and a couple of other things.
What else? Diamond flight controller, a frame, and a canopy. Compliments of our sponsor, Happy Model. Nicely done. In the meantime, here goes qualifying round 3, heat number 2. Drew Racer, Pollo Loco, Beers, and Aviator. Looks like...
Hey, come back. Come back. Come back.
Let me take a picture of you.
And we are good to go. So pilots, arm your quads. We're going live on the tone in less than 5. All 4 off the line, all 4 through the start gate. Let's see if we can get all 4 through the newbie drone tunnel. Nope, but 3 out of 4 ain't bad for a first attempt. A couple of pilots already out of the second section in the C-124 and into the lower section. Good call. A little bit of traffic right now between Aviator and Drew Racer, both making that 180 turn to the top of the C-124, crossing over on their lap just about a second and a half apart, 48.3 to 49.9. Aviator and Drew Racer. Both got out of the newbie drone tunnel nice and clean. Both of them are also out of the high section in the C-124 now. Side by side as they go through that figure 8 underneath the 124. I saw Aviator touch down for just a minute. Drew Racer got a little advantage there. Side by side once again, blade to blade on the chicane and into the F-82. Looks to me like Drew Racer's got a little bit of an advantage right now in the power tower by We Bleed. Going through the double gates now, getting ready to bring it around. I believe we'll have both these pilots carry into a third lap. They already hit the Joker on lap number 1. So let's 180 at the top of the 124. Again, Drew Racer just ahead, brings in a lap at 48 seconds to the 51 for Aviator. Drew Racer improving on his lap time by about a second since last time. Currently in first place.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Still
5,
flying side by
4,
side, Aviator
3,
and Drew Racer. You
2,
see the top right or
1.
top left of your screen and lower right, with Drew Racer just ahead going through the super wide chicane, and now into the F82. Drew Racer starting to pick up the pace a little bit and extend his lead, as Aviator makes a slight error, sending Drew Racer ahead a few more course features. Well, here comes Drew Racer to round out lap number 3.
Drew Racer done.
Brings it in at an incredible 46.5 second
Aviator
lap.
done.
That's very quick. Props to you, Drew Racer. Now in the number 1 position for this top 16, or for this 16 pilots. Looks like he just moved into the number 3 seed overall. Props to you, Drew. Nice flying. And I see Kelly next to me starting to spin that bingo cage. Getting excited. We're chilling, but he's just stirring it up. Stir up that bingo cage. He wants to give away more free, excellent FPV gear, courtesy
Pollo
of our
Loco
awesome
done.
team of sponsors. There's Terry. Some of our race staff doing the arm gates. And now Kelly's spinning that bingo cage. We're about to give away a prize to the new guy FPV, Mac Ethers. He's gonna get a sweet, sweet prize. What's it gonna be? Awesome, he's gonna walk away with a TBS charger and a newbie drone balloon gate. Not a bad prize at all. I mean, there are no bad prizes, like I keep saying here. Congratulations, and by the way, if you're a pilot at this event, you're probably gonna win. Here comes heat number 3 of qualifying round number 3. A TBS. There's your pilots on the left, just getting situated. Their 3rd time running on the qualifier. You're good, you're good. Stand by, pilots.
All right, I got the okay from Ralph. We're going to go ahead and send these guys. This is heat number 3, qualifying round number 3. Pilots, arm your quads, going green on the tone. Let's go. Rue with a 55.17. 2 more of those. She's on that 3-lap pace. It's where you need to be this weekend. Rue still looking real clean on this run. Man, she's gonna get it with plenty of time to spare. Rue making her way through lap number 3.
10.
That was a
9,
53.23 second
7,
lap. She is
6,
crushing it right now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And announcers cursed her. Oh.
Skywalker done.
Rue going down on her lid. That is so unfortunate. She had a great run going that time around. But she has 4 more chances to go. Looks like Little A making her way through lap number 2. Took the Joker that last lap and finishing off right there.
Little A done.
Little A with a 2 and 2:43. Skywalker with a 2 and 2:16. Skywalker, you need to scrub 16 seconds to get onto that 3-lap pace. I'm assuming there was a mistake in there or something. And 0 volts rounding it out
0 volts done.
with a 2 and 2:59. Go ahead and flip this thing around again. What do you think, Jesse?
What was that? We doing another giveaway?
Oh, Rue got back up and she is going, so we're gonna
All right, all pilots are down. And I'm going to go saddle up for my next heat.
do it. All right, Unlimited Jesse P, J Cappy 1, you're up. On deck, Dingles number 1, the new guy, and Popel once again on deck. New guy, Popel. Dingles number 1. Up now, Unlimited Jesse P, J, and Cappy 1. I'm going to draw a number. Drawing for Rue. We pulled out a number. We already pulled that number. You'll be in line. There we go. Rue, I got a little gift for you. In the meantime, these guys look like they are ready to go just about. All right, I got a thumbs up, and we're good to go. Heat number 4, round number 3. Go ahead, arm your quads, going green on the tone. Well, there's one lap for Unlimited at a 49.61. He's underneath the landing gear, making his way through, and I'm betting he's going to make it. Yeah,
10,
exactly
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Thank you to the
4,
pilots for being quick to get to the
1.
line here. We're looking currently like we meant end a half hour early, and we greatly appreciate that. Some of us are going to have
Done.
to eat in between this round of pilots and the next round.
Unlimited got on to that 3-lap pace. Jay finishing up with a 2 and 2:03. I'm betting once he gets himself a good, solid run, he'll have no problem beating that 3 and 3:01. Jesse P's doing the break dance.
Unlimited done.
All pilots are finished. Go ahead, retrieve your quads. Heat number 1, you're up. Crash gate, Tom Kelly, yes, the crash gate moved. Not sure what we're going to do with that. Reading some live feed comments. Michael Sauter says, go Rue. New guy, you're up, new guy. He's coming. Drunk Monkey says, let's go Dingles. And Rooster says, are we going to be here all day? And absolutely, we will be here all day. Come on out after work. All right, we are looking for a drone. If you're not doing anything and you want to, try and make things move along. Yeah, be very careful of your heads underneath. We got it. Never mind. Thank you, guys. Round 4, heat 1. Getting them lined up. Next on the giveaway list, we've got Brad Whitmore, Pollo Loco. And I drew a number 12 for him, which translates to some We Bleed FPV cubes. No, this is just gates.
We're good to go. So pilots, arm your quads. Let's go live on the tone in less than 5. There they go. A little bit of contact there for Popo at the very beginning of his battery. And I see some trouble for Nubai. He is in the worst part of the newbie drone blaster cannon. My strategy the last couple rounds has been to hit that thing really, really fast. It worked good 2 laps the last 2 rounds, but it's not easy. You can see a couple pilots still struggling in the newbie drone blaster cannon. There's a clean exit for the new guy. As number Juan and Dingles are on the lower section of the course. Dingles currently in first place, getting ready to head up to that 180 inside the C124 for bringing in his first lap of this round, 54.7. On pace for 3 laps, if he can keep that up. Popel, unfortunately, is stuck on his lid inside the blaster cannon. Had such a nice run last round. Clean through the cannon, clean through the 124. Did a solid lap, we all saw it. But sometimes you get unlucky, get stuck inside that cannon. And there is a new guy going for a sweet slice through the Joker lap. Dingles in the double gate section.
10, 9.
Can Dingles make it across the
7,
line in time? I'm thinking
6,
yes.
5.
Boom, he made it across
4,
and Dingles earns
3,
a 3rd lap right
2,
at the buzzer.
1. Number 1 done.
Check out the view from new guy trapped inside the infinity tunnel. He can actually
Dingles done.
view infinity from there. Still struggling to get out. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this quad is actually upside down, even though it doesn't quite look like it. That's the thing about the mirror tunnel. If you're in a corner, you think you're right side up, but you're actually upside down. And now I have no idea if new guy's upside down or not. Heat number 2, let's get ready. It looks like most of you guys are. And we're calling it. So heat number 2, come on down. This is qualifying round 4.
All right.
Got some prizes, bro?
Yeah, we just drew for Michael Beers. 26.
What did he win, Kelly?
Beers won a Beta FPV gate set, 2 Beta FPV frames, and 2 Beta FPV canopies. Yes, sir. Thank you, Beta FPV,
Not
for that prize
bad
tag.
at all. Yeah, thank you, Beta FPV. Always down to sponsor these events.
That's right. They are. It's been fantastic, actually. Beta FPV has been on board since day one. They are a contact that Danny Boy actually helped me create. And when we hit them up this year, they were nothing but excited to sponsor. Iris is fantastic.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been good for years. I see Pigeon Flies in the chat saying, I really feel for Popel. I got stuck in the blaster cannon and it ain't fun. I think we've all been there now.
Yeah. It's been, the blaster cannon has been something.
It's going to be infamous. It's going down in history as one of the nemesis gates of all time.
Very much so.
But I'm telling you guys, the secret is just to back up, stare it straight in the face, and try to aim straight through it.
Yeah.
Just pretend there's no rise, just aim straight into it and give it a lot of throttle. Don't let that weird turbulence get you down in the very middle of it. If you hover through it, it's going to pull you in. So you have to just try to get in and get out. We are good to go with our pilots, so gentlemen, arm your quads and let's go live on the tone in less than 5. Every time I look out at the audience here, I see some new people stopping to check out what's happening here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing micro drone tiny whoop racing here in the National Museum for the United States Air Force. And maybe you could join us next year. This is an annual event. We're in our 3rd year right now, and you're looking at some of the fastest pilots on the planet will be competing in this event. In this particular heat, we've got a couple of very fast pilots, as you can see. I'm watching Drew Racer, who last round had a battle with Aviator. Drew Racer, currently the #1 seed for this session of 16 pilots qualifying here today, 3rd overall. And now I see Aviator getting ready to make the approach, and I think Aviator did just make the pass in front of the #1 seed. And there Aviator crosses over. 51.5 second lap is extremely fast. On pace for 3. Oh, that was such a lucky exit, Aviator. Tapped that gate in the middle and just fumbled right through the outside of the top of the C-124. Now he's skirting around the wheels. That landing gear, I mean, we were walking around in there. They're gigantic air-filled tires. It's just incredible to believe that this plane would pull those up into its body in flight. Just an amazing aircraft to fly around, fly through. It's what makes this event so incredible. Aviator looking pretty good here. Is he going to make it across? He's got to negotiate the ladder now. Lower right of your screen, you see Aviator heading to the top of the C-124. There's the pylon in the middle, and he's going to creep across the line. 52 second lap that time to his 52 to his, I believe,
10.
I can't remember what the last
9,
one was.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice catch. So Drew Racer having a little bit of trouble that round, but Pollo Loco made it across the line and is going to get another lap on the course now.
Here's done.
So as you see on the screen, a couple quads powering off, one other quad just finishing up a lap here. Pollo Loco upper right of your screen cruises through the We Bleed Power Tower, one of our platinum sponsors for this event, with tons of generous giving across the Tiny Whoop community. when you give as much as We Bleed FPV does, you're directly shaping the culture, and every single one of us pilots appreciates it. So huge thank you to We Bleed FPV for being a platinum sponsor once again for this glorious event. There's the logo on the left of your screen. The 3 platinum sponsors are Emax, We Bleed FPV, and Newbie Drone, coming through with huge gifts to support this event and support Tiny Whoop culture, and we're so grateful for it. Pollo Loco to the top of the C-124, around that final pylon there, approaching. Oh, can he make it? Oh no! Did you lose battery right at the end of the lap? That is so harsh. Just about to make it through the start-finish gate, has to do the walk of shame instead. Time for a drawing, ladies and gentlemen, because we love giveaways around here. Let's give away some more free stuff. Mike, wait, hold on, stand by. Mike Carroll, come on down. You just won, but what did he win? Ready-made RC mat, TBS pouch, and a TBS charger. 3 prizes for 1. I said driver. I said charger. I meant driver. Sorry about that. Oh, sweet. It's the power screwdriver. It's a knockoff Wow Stick. Not powered, but it's got the entire set. Oh, it's got some heft to it, ladies and gentlemen. That is a clutch prize right there. Thank you, TBS. And thank you, Ready Made RC. Excellent prizes. Looks like qualifying round 4, heat number 3, just getting seated here. And we'll send them on their way in just a moment. Pilots, go ahead and arm your quads. We're going live on the tone.
Hold on.
Oh, stand by, pilots. Excuse me, stand by. Okay, we good to go. Rearm your quads. Let's go live on the tone in less than 5. All 4 pilots with a clean Newbie Drone blaster tunnel. We've seen that maybe 3 or 4 times this entire event. An epic start to this heat. I see 0 volts landed on the wing of a C-124, and that just became a part of my bucket list. So thanks, 0 volts. I'm now gonna. I want to say that I landed on the wing of a C-124. So that's happening for my next round, which is in about 90 seconds. I'll be stepping up to fly. So if you guys want to watch me. Meantime, looking at the race course, believe we've got Little A in first. No, it's not. Skywalker battling with Rue for first place. Currently, Skywalker in first, trying to hit that Joker lap, makes it through successfully, and now we'll hit that 180 pylon, top of the 124, and bring in a lap. Here comes Skywalker. 1 minute and 2 seconds for lap number 1. Could potentially step up the pace and still squeeze three laps if he can shave 4 seconds off. Won't be a problem. Little A getting ready to round out a lap here. And we did just see 0 volts come through. All 4 pilots now on their final lap. Or excuse me, second lap, potentially final lap. They could still squeeze 3. Would just take a little bit of heat right now. Got a tight battle right now between Rue and Skywalker. Rue in first, but Skywalker just made the pass going into the Jacobs ladder. Now the
10,
top gate on the Jacobs
9,
ladder, and you see
8,
Skywalker
7,
run into that
6,
final gate. Can
5,
Rue get across the line,
4,
ladies and gentlemen?
3,
A quick
2,
slice for Rue, and
1.
she'll move on to lap number 3. And Skywalker with that final error moves into second
Skywalker
place.
done.
Got to set her down in the crash gate. Doesn't get that third lap, which is not just an extra lap on your overall time, but it's also an extra lap of practice on the course. Super valuable for
Little
Rue.
A done. 0 volts done. Rue done.
And there we brought in Rue in the crash gate. Just like that, I got to get ready for my heat. We're going into qualifying round 4, heat number 4. Come on down, guys.
That's right. And as we transition into Heat 4, we've already drawn some prizes for Drew Racer. Drew Racer got himself a Beta FPV charger, 2 frames, and 2 canopies. Beta coming through this year. For sure, Iris is a heck of a girl. We've got Angela, little A, and she has also won some items. She'd like to come up and pick them up. Angela's got a set of Beta 19,500 kV motors, a frame, a canopy, and some sunglasses. Just like that, giving stuff away.
All right, pilots, go ahead and arm your quads. We're going to go live on the tone. Hard to tell who our leader is. Everybody's crashing out. Looks like it is Cappy. He is at the F-82 heading to the We Bleed Tower of Power here. Just saw Jay and Jesse P go through the Infinity Gate. Here comes Cappy 1 through the ladder section, getting ready to finish up lap number 1. We're about 1 minute 5 seconds in here. Good question. And there is Jay and Cappy 1 with 1 minute 12 second laps each. Getting some stereo vision there on the bottom of your screen. It looks like Jay is kind of picking up the pace. Cappy's falling behind. Ooh, Jesse P getting stuck in the cannon, the newbie drone whoop cannon. There he goes. Looks like he's up right now. Jay at the Weebly Tower of Power, back section of the track.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Oh,
6,
is he going to make it?
5,
He has that ladder on
4,
point. He may
3,
get this.
2, 1.
Jay, you are still alive. Got that last lap with 1:59. He had about a quarter of a second left on the clock.
Cappy 1 done.
Looks like Cappy 1 is the first one done. He is going to move up about 3 spots on today's, or this morning's group, I should say. Did 2 laps in 2:19.9. Let's find
Jay done.
Just like that, Heat 4 is done and over with. Round 4 is also done and over with. We are moving on to Heat 1, round number 5. We've got 12 more qualifying rounds for this session. We're going to take a little short break after that and come back with the afternoon session. So heat number 1. No, he's just grabbed it. Heat number 1, qualifying round number 4. To the stage, heat number 1. I love it. Heat 1, new guy, Popel, number 1, and Dingles, you're up. New guy, Popel, number 1, Dingles, you're up. Drew Racer, Pollo Loco, Beers Aviator on deck. Wow. New guy, Popel, number 1, Dingles, getting set up. Yeah. I'm gonna set this up a little now. I've been
let's
standing
stand
lately.
up. Let's do standing. I'll just stand back here.
Since you're so tall.
What's up?
We're working on the 1/3. Yeah,
to
let's take a
go.
look at that leaderboard. Oh, you know what?
Let's send 'em. Let's
we are
send these
sending them.
pilots.
Yep, I got a thumbs up. We're gonna go ahead and arm those quads, and we're going to go green on the tone. Nothing like delaying a little bit.
You just got to build the suspense a little bit. It's part of drone racing. You don't want to make it easy on them.
No, definitely not.
New guy with a nice exit on the newbie drone blaster tunnel. Looking nice and clean. I saw him get past, going through the main fuselage of the C-124. And now going through the second section up there, coming to the lower section. Gonna fly around underneath the landing gear now. It's a figure 8 around the landing gear, the C-124, as we fly past. I love there's that one human mannequin in there. This museum does a great job of using the human mannequin. Am I right, Kelly?
Yes.
All over this place.
Yes.
You find them all over. It's almost like a scavenger hunt to find all the pretend humans. I walked right up to a real human yesterday and thought it was a fake human when I was on my little tour of the museum.
Easy to do.
53-second lap for Dingles, who's been at the front of this pack almost every single heat. This is qualifying round number 5, heat number 1. Dingles flying in the lower right of your screen. I just watched new guy on the upper left take that joker lap. He's getting ready to head to the top of the 124, hit that 180, and come on down to bring in another lap. New guy crossing over with a 118. Get out of here. Awesome. You know what? Check out the view from new guy. Trying to figure out
10,
which way is up in the
9,
infinity tunnel, upper
8,
left of your
7,
screen.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh, beautiful.
1.
Dingles bringing in lap number 2 right at the buzzer. Going to get another lap of practice and a faster time on the course, possibly. Gotta love it when they come right down to the wire like that. Check out Juan. Number Juan and the new guy are flying blade to blade right now, going through that F-82. Ooh, and a very tight slice for the new guy. Kind of rolled the dice there with that commitment. Look at these guys side by side. They can see. Oh, there was contact. Finally put down number 1, and new guy couldn't hang on to his line either after a little bit of contact. You can't fly together that long without finally touching one another. Let's see who's getting up. Looks like new guy's up first. Number Juan wants it though. He's up in the air as well. Headed back to the wee power tower, but unfortunately, New Guy already moving through the double gates and getting ready to approach. Oh, but he missed one of them back there. That could open the door for Number Juan. Thank you, New Guy, turning back for the missed gate. We do have to go through both of the double gates. We clarified that yesterday. New Guy now working his way up that Jacob's ladder, but he's right behind Number Juan. There's another little bit of an error. New Guy makes the pass through the final gate. He's hitting that final pylon, headed for the start finish, and he's going to be ahead of Number Juan after their lengthy battle on the course. Props to you, New Guy, and props to you, Number Juan. Excellent battle.
All right, let's pass a couple of these prizes out. I think we've got
Come on, Number Juan, you got to get up there.
Okay.
Oh no, tell me you got the battery to get up, Number Juan.
I bet he's got the battery
Just
now.
let it settle for just a minute. He's right there at the start finish gate looking up at it. Tell me that, you just got to let that sag recover for, come on.
Nope,
No.
not happening.
Oh my gosh. That's as close as you can get on a pack to finishing a lap. Look, he's sitting right there. You could line of sight through that. It's got to have the pack now. Oh man.
Daggone it.
So harsh.
Let's go ahead and throw a giveaway out there. Next up was Luke Bailey. Luke Bailey getting himself a set of Beta FPV gates,
Nice.
2 frames and 2 canopies.
What? There's more? There's always more with this
There's
guy.
always more.
Because he hit
There's
up.
not very many. There's not very many that only have one thing.
Epic.
And if
what
it
was
does
I
have one
thinking?
thing, it's like a
You're like, hey, everybody gets a prize. What you meant was everybody gets a prizes.
yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I'm impressed with everybody walking away with one prize, but
This is my favorite part of the whole thing.
yeah, I love it too. I love it too.
Steven Cannert or 0 volts. That was you. That
Sorry
time.
about that.
I've done it twice, so. This is yours. You got a set of iFlight motors, a Nazgul frame, and a set of the white Strix shades.
Not bad. Everybody, yeah, dude. Don't
And
thank me.
then
Thank our sponsors.
Number 1. Number 1 is going to be taken home. This is one of those single prize things, but this is a very good value. There's
It's
4
not
gates in
even
here.
yeah, there's
LEDs.
multiple gates inside that.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
There
Epic
you are,
prize.
sir.
Congratulations. A little bit of consolation after what happened to your pack last round. Looks like we're saddling up for qualifying round number 5, heat number 2. As our pilots settle into their pilot seats and put their goggles down. Looking like we are pretty much good to go. So pilots, arm your quads. Let's go live on the tone in less than 5. Clean launch for all 4 pilots. It's always tough to try to get all of them out of that newbie drone blaster cannon. The hardest course feature is the first course feature. Pollo Loco with a nice clean sliding exit on the blaster cannon. Exactly how I like to do it. And just like that, everybody is through it. I see Drew Racer trying to reset on the C-124 fuselage gate. And we got a battle right now between Pollo Loco and Drew Racer. Drew Racer just made the pass, made it through the Emax Infinity Tunnel first. And now they'll do that winding figure 8 around the landing gear of the incredible C-124 before going into that extra wide chicane. And the over-under hurdle on the F-82 at the back of the course. Now Drew Racer, currently in first place, climbs all the way to the top of the power tower. Now he'll work his way up the Jacob's ladder. There's the final gate to that pylon inside the mouth of the C-124. He'll bring around a lap. Looks like he's got a 1:04. Currently in third place behind Aviator and Beers. Aviator crossed over about 20 seconds ago with a 51.9 second lap. Nice and quick. Aviator on the lower left of your screen negotiating those wide chicane pillars, and now through the F82 and into that We Bleed FPV power tower, another one of our platinum sponsors for this event. Now Aviator climbs the Jacob's ladder on the back of the course, hits that final gate up into the mouth of the 124. Aviator is going to make this run a 3-lap run. Most recent lap, a very low 48.5 seconds.
10, 9, 8,
Drew Racer also
7,
making it across
6,
for lap number 3.
5,
Very impressive.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beer's done.
I believe Drew Racer finally getting ready to pass Aviator, who's been chilling on his lid. Looks like Aviator may have to call it for this round as Drew Racer skates to finish a clean 3rd lap, if he can pull it off. There's the over-under hurdle on the F82 back of the course and into the power tower by We Bleed FPV. Nice and smooth, obviously controlled flight by Drew Racer. I love the way that feels. Looks like an excellent functioning quad right now. There's the 180 at the top of the C124, and he brings it across with a 47.477. A beautiful final lap on the course, giving him 3 laps in 2:37. Still number 1 for his top 16 for his 16 pilot group. Let's bring in qualifying round number 5, heat number 3. You guys are up. So pilots, before you plug in, we're going to need just a minute to do a little equipment reset. So maybe save your packs for just a moment. Stand by for just a sec. I can hear Rue talking behind me. She's bringing in a different vehicle, different aircraft this time. Yeah, I haven't been able to pull out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm having the same problem. I got way too many LEDs flashing on mine, and I can't. By the second lap, I can't even turtle. But we're just here to have fun. Pilots, go ahead and plug in your quads. Thanks for standing by for just a minute. Oh my gosh, I've just been informed we're preparing to give away another quad. It's going to be a Mobula 7. One of you guys just won it, but we don't know who yet. Let's get ready to send off heat number 3 of qualifier 5. Look at these prizes just lining up here, you guys. Amazing.
Jay, to the stage.
Nice.
I've got a prize for you. Jay's taking home a newbie drone toolkit, one of these fancy lamps, which I personally love,
I want one.
and a newbie drone balloon gate set.
Awesome. Congrats to Jay.
Thanks for coming from California.
Yeah, dude. Coming in from the West Coast to represent.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Looks like we got all our pilots ready to fly. Let's heat it up. Pilots, arm your quads. We're going live on the tone in less than 5. All 4 pilots cleanly in the air and through gate number 1. I saw a lot of traffic, but Rude, Zero Volts, and Skywalker all negotiated the newbie drone power, or the blaster tunnel all together. All of them made it out cleanly, and by the way, so did Little A. This is another round where all 4 pilots having zero trouble inside the newbie drone blaster tunnel, but I just see Zero Volts right now looking into infinity, trapped inside the Emax Infinity Tunnel, and we saw Little A skate right over the top of Zero Volts a moment ago, or rather an infinity of Little A's skating over the top as he's trapped looking into the abyss. Front of the pack right now appears to be Rue, once again, climbing that Jacob's ladder, getting ready to hit that penultimate gate, hit that 180 pylon at the top of the C124, crosses over onto lap number 3 with a 54-second lap. Not bad at all, not to mention a clean exit on the blaster cannon, which is always nice on lap number 2. We've got Skywalker across also along with Little A. Little A bringing in a 1 minute lap, so if Little A can shave off even 1 second, this is going to be a 3-lap round for Little A. Skywalker coming in with a 1:06.
Super duper exciting round here with the out-of-towners. This is all out-of-towners, actually.
A lot of people travel for this event. This is a major event in the Tiny Whoop community, as we all know. I'm always embarrassed to admit that I have not been to this event before. This is our 3rd annual race here at the National Museum of the United States Air Force.
That's right. They have been super gracious
10,
to allow us to
9,
continue to
8,
come back.
7, 6, 5.
Rue
4,
across the line
3,
comfortably onto
2,
her 3rd lap in spite
1.
of time running out right behind her. Little A also makes it across just in the nick of time, going to get a 3rd lap. Valuable practice in this qualifying part of our event. Skywalker crossing
Skywalker
over,
done.
final lap of 1:17. A beautiful joker lap by Rue on the final lap, then to the top of the C124 for that character 180-degree turn. A face plant on the final gate's going to set back time just a little bit. Tell me you got the battery to get up, Rue. Rue, what's happening over there? Oh, you had that. You see
0
Rue's
volts
battery just went out as she approached that final gate, sunk into the bottom, face plants the bottom of the gate, and now Rue cannot get back up. What a shame. It's the exact same problem I had on my rig. Let's follow Little A around the very end of this course. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Wow.
Little
I'm
A
looking
done.
at an article right now, you guys, in the local newspaper. A 2-piece article on the local and state section of the Dayton Daily News for today, or for yesterday, the 25th. Beautiful. Congratulations, Kelly. Getting the word out about micro drone racing all over the museum in Dayton, Ohio. I look out at the crowd, and just like every other time, we got people learning about micro drone racing for the first time ever. So we hope that you guys are racing with us next year right here. You'll be on stage with us. If you're feeling inspired to take up flight, it's not that hard to get into, and we'd love to see you on stage with us next year.
Unlimited. You are up. Yep. Jay. Jesse P. Cappy 1. Once again, Unlimited, you're up. Jesse P. J. Cappy 1. This is qualifying heat 4, round 5. We have 2 more rounds after this. So we are looking at 9 more races for this particular qualifying session. And then we have another 32 races for the afternoon qualifying session. So we're going to be here for the duration. Let's go ahead and bring up our next winner. He's already up here, Andrew Coppola. Cappy 1 won himself a TBS micro drone battery charger, a sweet toolkit, and a ready-made RC mat. Cappy coming all the way down from Detroit. He and I have definitely battled in some whip races in the past. I do. The brushless changeover days was really when he and I were battling, and he was running brushed and spanking me while I still had brushless. All right, we've got 4 good feeds and thumbs are up. We're going to go ahead and send this one. Pilots, arm your quads. We're going green on the tone. Just like that. There they go. We got a couple of one of the top qualifiers in this one. Drew Racer is your current #1 seed in this session. Unlimited shortly behind him. And he's going to try and improve that this time around. Jay making his way around that landing gear, looking to be the first pilot through the chicanes and looking real smooth this round. That was the camera buster. He just hit the backside of that wing. We said that was going to be the spot. So we've got Jay, current leader, followed by a battle between Jesse P and Unlimited. Unlimited going through the top. Jesse P going through the top just now. Unlimited taking that Joker that time around. Jesse P smashed the Joker right in the face. If there's a face punch on the Joker, Jesse P just did it. Unlimited coming through lap #1 for him. Jay with a 102. Unlimited somewhere around the 59-second. Jay on his way through the chicane section. Jesse P on his way through the back tail. Cappy 1 working on lap #2. Unlimited in that We Bleed Power Tower right now, going through the tunnel of doubles and through the ladder, and will be making his way around for lap #2. He's got about 13 seconds to complete this one. Looks like he's going to make it into
10,
lap #3.
9, 8, 7,
Jay
6, 5,
currently
4,
working on
3,
lap #3 as well.
1.
He's on for a 3 and 2:37. Somebody's upside down. Jesse P doing the breakdance. So looks like our lead for this one, and maybe improving his time slightly, is Jay. We'll see once he finishes
Cappy
up.
1 done.
Jay working his way through for a 3 and 2:36, which is an improvement. Moves him up 1 spot ahead of Rue into the #5 spot. That was a 3-lap 2:36. Nothing better for Unlimited. Look like he's on his lid. All pilots are down. Retrieve your quads. Round #6. Heat #1 to the stage. We're going to do a quick pass out. Kevin Young are next on the list of drawings. We already drew his number, and he's walking away with a Mob 7 1S bind and fly quad. Yeah, for sure. Think happy model for that one.
That's an awesome prize.
I need to get a picture of you with that after your heat. Last but not least in this session, let's go ahead and hand it out. Popel getting himself a TBS micro battery charger and a 3-pack of blow-up newbie drone gates. And I'm honestly a really big fan of that shirt that he has on. There you go, sir. Thanks for being here. Blue Jay said, "You want me to take that for you? I'm going to put it in my stash." So funny. And that's it for giveaways today, or for this session.
So everybody must have gotten a prize then already, huh?
That's right.
Epic.
Yeah. Yep. Somebody taking Kevin Young, actually, he was a waitlister. Was it armed?
There's no such thing.
Oh, it's a regular Inductrix.
There
is no
tiny
arm.
whip racer.
It's either throttle up or throttle down, huh?
T-Dog joining us in the chat, our current Whooptopia world champion, saying, what's up, guys? Wish I was there. We wish you were here, too, man. There's a lot of the greats here. You should be here to take them down. Or
Good
take
deal. Looks like we have thumbs up and are ready to send heat number 1, qualifying round number 6. Go ahead and on your quads, going green on the tone.
Nice clean launch for all 4 pilots. A little bit of traffic there, although I think almost everybody's through the blaster tunnel. There goes an attempt by Popel. He's so close to him. Oh my gosh, he made it to the top of the tunnel. Almost right out of there. New guy peeking in the window of the C-137 as Popel struggling inside that Rudy's hyperdrive that we've made a part of the newbie drone blaster cannon. A little bit of trouble for a new guy inside the Emax Infinity tunnel, but he's able to make a quick recovery and pull out a clean exit in spite of a little bit of trouble inside. Not much of a bobble. Now he's going to work his way through the figure 8 underneath the landing gear. Dingle's coming across with a 56.8 second lap. He's our current leader in this heat.
Wow, Dingles is putting it to it right now. Dingles is like, heck, I just won a Mobula 7. I'm going to go fast. He's doing great right now, currently a 56-second
Nice
lap.
joker slice for the new guy. New guy crosses over with a 137.
2 laps for Dingles, a 139. He is cooking this round.
He is.
Oh,
Most recent lap of
stuck in the-
42.40. Oh, and then of course,
10,
There it is.
9,
oh look, he's got
Oh, he's
company.
caught up with. Look.
7,
Look at that.
6,
That's so cool.
5, 4,
Oh, and they're both fighting, and just like that,
There we go.
Popel gets the push he needs. Thank you, Dingles. Dingles taking one for the team.
That's right.
Hey,
Dingles.
there's no teaming up out there, Dingles. That's not allowed at this event.
Well, Dingles was on a heck of a run that time. Got a little caught up in the wind tunnel, the blaster tunnel, as we call it, the newbie drone blaster tunnel. And he was on his way to a 3 and 2:28. Fortunately for him, he is currently in the 4th place. So I think he's pretty
Number 1
good
done.
for finals so far.
Shout out to Leviticus 113 joining us in the chat. He's the team captain for Team Tiny Whoop's Face Punch on the We Bleed series.
That's awesome.
He's rooting on J4Y, who's also on Team Face Punch.
Yep.
Dingle's done.
Not an improvement for Dingles. Still sitting in 4th for this session.
I see Chadwick in the chat saying, I can't believe I missed this event again. And that's what I thought last year, Chadwick. So come on by next year. I'll be here, and we'll do a giant running, jumping high five about both of us making it to this epic event.
Wait, was that a 1-year advance commitment?
From me,
Yeah.
I'll be here.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't ever miss this event again.
Okay, I like that.
If I'm not here, please check on me. Something is very wrong with me. Like, somebody call my mom and tell her that something's wrong if I'm not at this event next year.
The new guy done.
I like that. I'll take it. All right, we're going to move on to heat number 2. We've got 7 races left in this session.
It's winding down, pilots. Time to turn it on.
That's right. Drew Racer, Pollo Loco, Beers Aviator. On deck. Rue, Little A, Skywalker, 0 volts. That's your on deck.
Chadwick saying in the chat, committing to be here next year, so that means our running, jumping high five is on. I'm warming up my hand for that, Chadwick. I'll see you next year right here
That's
in
exciting.
the National Museum of the United States Air Force. Freshbit in the chat saying, I hope everyone's having fun. This course looks amazing. Both of those are true. We are having a ton of fun here. Yesterday we had a pilot come up to us and just say, listen, you can't see from my mask, but I am smiling so huge and having a blast on this course. You know, I watched the course through the C-124 for 2 years, wishing I could fly it, and it's of course way more fun than I thought. First of all, the plane, even behind us now, the plane doesn't look. It looks big. It's obviously massive, but in person, it's just huge. And you can't see from the. I'm gonna try to turn the camera up so you can see this bulbous nose on this thing. Look at that thing. Look at that aircraft. What a gorgeous aircraft. Oh, he's picking. All right. Something like right there.
That looks great.
What a privilege to fly at the National Museum of the United States Air Force.
Yeah, I don't think we'd have any complaints about getting to do that.
It's just amazing. Our videos worked out better than ever. And we never really talked about that.
Yeah,
So
let's
after
definitely talk about that after
I
this
want to
heat.
hear what your video system is because I want to install this at Tiny Whoop headquarters super bad. I
Yeah,
just
let's
need
do
this
it.
everywhere.
Let's do it. So we have.
But
Heat
we're going to
2.
send some pilots. Go ahead.
That's right. We got Heat 2 qualifying round number 6 on the line. Go ahead, arm your quads. We're going to go green on the tone.
Three out of 4 pilots made it through that newbie drone blaster cannon so far. I see Drew Racer and Aviator side by side through the Emax Infinity Tunnel. Look at these, it's like split screen. Currently Aviator ahead, but there's a little error and Drew Racer makes the pass. First one through that green gate on the figure 8, and he's already negotiating that F-82 back of the course. Another unbelievable aircraft to fly around here at the Air Force Museum. Drew Racer made it out the top of the power tower by We Bleed FPV through the double gates, and he'll start climbing that Jacob's ladder at the very end of the course. The green gate is the penultimate course feature. Makes the turn at the top of the C-124, and he'll round out another lap here on the course with 49.8 seconds. A very fast lap. As Aviator stuck somewhere, Drew Racer's competition Aviator in all these last heats. It's hurt so bad how one slight error can really set it off. Aviator back in the air now, though, as Drew Racer has a little bit of trouble under those gigantic air-inflated wheels on the 124. Again, you see them on the screen, but when you're here in person, those wheels are huge. Everything looks bigger in real life, I guess. Which is funny, because when it comes to Tiny Whoop, usually Tiny Whoop makes you feel smaller than you actually are. Excellent slice on the Joker gate for Drew Racer. He's going to bring in another lap. First was a 49, second was also a 49. So excellent consistency for Drew Racer as he knocks his lid on his way into the C-124 after getting out of that
9,
newbie drone cannon.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Both Pollo Loco and Beers very close to getting that extra lap at the buzzer, but neither of them making it through. So Drew Racer and Aviator both
Pollo Loco
everybody
done.
cruising on their final lap now.
Beer's done.
As Pollo Loco and Beers put it in the crash gate.
Drew Racer done.
Drew Racer crossing over with a little yaw spin at the end. Final lap time, 52, pulling in a 51 average lap time over those 3 laps. Here comes Aviator on his final lap, climbing that Jacob's ladder and hitting the 180 in the mouth of the C-124, bringing in his final
Aviator
lap
done.
at a 116 after those few errors he made that set him down for a moment. Congrats, pilot. You've got one more qualifying round in about 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, which is pretty awesome that we're breezing through these rounds that fast. We got one more round, 2 more heats in this round. 6 races left. So we were talking just a few minutes ago about our video transmission system. I'm sorry, our video reception system. We actually have perfected this thing over the years. It's been Daniel, Tim, and Tom, and a couple of other minds have come together to create this ground station that we're using here that is like no other. We call it the multi-diversity system. And what it does is we have 2 different ground stations. Both of them have receivers in them. And they talk to another piece of equipment that selects the best signal between those 2 signals. So we have...
So you've got ground station diversity.
That's right. And we have diversity in the ground station as well as
diversity, meta-diversity.
Multi-diversity.
I'm going to call it meta-diversity.
You call it whatever you want.
I'll call it whatever.
It's extra diverse.
It's just extremely diverse.
That's right.
all you need to know. If you're wondering, you know, it's multiversity.
Multiversity. That's what I called it, yeah.
But so really quick before we send these, well, maybe we should send them.
Nope, we can go.
Okay, well, where are these ground stations?
So we have one in the front just behind this display to
Okay.
the left of the nose here, and then one on the right on the floor about halfway underneath of the wing.
How did I miss that?
And they both just pick up the best signal and give it back to the pilots. So
Speaking of,
that's right. Let's go ahead and send these guys and see some of that crispy footage.
we want to see that.
Round 6, Heat 3. Go ahead, Army Quads, going green on 10.
There's your pilots right there. Look at that look of concentration on their faces as they launch.
Yeah, they are
They're just
getting her done.
deep in the zone right now. Let's have a look at the FPV footage. There it is. Looks to me 0 volts already through the infinity tunnel, and Rue and Skywalker side by side. Rue currently leading Skywalker by just a little bit. Oh my gosh, they're really close. Okay, a little bit of an error by Skywalker gives Rue the advantage. Rue now working her way towards that F-82 back of the course. Another unbelievable plane we get to fly around here at the National Museum of the United States Air Force. Rue's the first one out of that We Bleed power tower. Pretty sure she got that last gate. Oh, in a midair going back to check it. Who was that? Appears to be Skywalker, who's made some time up, made an attempt on the Joker lap, had a little bit of an error, and Rue takes the pass to the top of the C-124. Rue's going to get across to lap number 2 first. No. Rue's right behind 0 volts, so 0 volts got a 102.8. Rue crossing over 2 seconds later, 103.8.
0 volts on his top now, so he's not going to be much of a factor for Rue.
So Rue back out in front. Skywalker also bringing in another lap.
Yeah, Rue has kind of got the road to herself at this point. She may run into a little bit of traffic on this particular lap, maybe into the next one, but as of right now, she has about 23 seconds left to finish off this lap. I don't foresee her not making it. She's just got this ladder left to go and a couple of gates up into the airplane with 14 seconds left to go. She's going to have no problem getting on to that lap
10,
number 3.
9,
There's
8,
the announcer, 10
7,
seconds left,
6,
and there she goes on to lap number 3. Skywalker
3,
working his way through
2,
that power tower,
1.
not going to make it on this round into that 3rd lap, but that is okay. He's got one more run to do so. Rue down through that Emax Infinity Tunnel around the landing gear of that C-124 and about to make her way over through the chicanes
Skywalker done.
and into that F-82 tail.
Little A with a pretty sweet slice on a side Joker lap, but I think she made it through with a little bit of a tumble. Gonna get back up and head for those last 2 course features now.
That's it, and Rue about to climb up the ladder for the last
Little A
time. Looking
0
like
volts
she's
done.
on pace for a 3 and 2:46, and this one ends her
Done.
at a 3 and 2:45.11. Rue, 6th place, not any movement, may have been a better time. Currently, 9th place overall, safe and sound.
Rooster TRG in the chat asking if anyone's flying acro today. Then Pigeon piped up, Pigeon Flies, who flew acro yesterday, saying, yes, I did yesterday. And then EDOC joining us from north of the border in the live chat. Shout out to EDOC. He's saying, I think Rab and AK are planning on making their acro whip debuts here at the Air Force Museum race. This is going to be fun. I'm going to step up because I got to sit down and fly.
See ya. And I actually confirmed AK is running acro in this particular race. He should be showing up any time now, all the way from Arizona. I know that he got in sometime this morning around 9 a.m. on a red-eye flight. And he should be showing up anytime now to get ready for his qualifying sessions. We've got quite a few really, really fast pilots in the afternoon qualifying session today. A lot of them returning champs or returning podium winners. And they got their choice ahead of everyone else on when they would like to throw down their qualification round. We have a couple of pilots here on sponsor passes, golden tickets as I like to call them, which is fantastic. We appreciate the sponsors for doing that. And all right, we've got Heat 4, qualifying round 6. Only one more round after this for these pilots. Go ahead, arm your quads, guys. We're gonna go green on the tone. And just like that, they're off. Everybody kind of looking to lay down one more time, I would assume, before that last run. Definitely want to try and get a good one in before the last one. Cappy 1 on his noggin at the moment, got flipped back over, and he's on his way again. You have to get knocked out of top 32. Yeah. Got it. Ooh, look at that video. Maybe that's his equipment. Yes, coming out of this. Daggone it, Jade down in that blaster cannon.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jesse P. Dunn.
And that's it, guys. One more round to qualify for all pilots. Cappy 1 and Jay still up. Be real careful walking out onto the course. And Cappy 1
done.
Not quite making it through the start-finish gate. Jay hauling bullets. Looking real good there. What was that? A 3 and 236. Not an improvement for Jay. As far as position goes, it's a time improvement. 3 minutes, 2:36. I'm sorry, 3 laps, 2:36. Heat 1, round 7. 7/100ths. All right, Heat 1, round 7. New guy, Popo, number 1 and Dingles. On deck, Drew Racer, Pollo Loco, Beers, and Aviator.
So this is these pilots' final attempts to qualify on the course. This is their 7th qualifying round and their 8th battery on the course, ladies and gentlemen. This event has been allowing for 8 packs on the course for these pilots before the main race at all, which is just outstanding, especially because a lot of these pilots are coming from really far away. I myself traveled here from Colorado. We've got pilots from the East Coast, from the West Coast, and everybody's here, so it's nice that we get to give them so much time on the course. Not quite normal.
No, that's something that we really planned out and hoped to give as much as possible. I know the last couple years we've only really gotten 5 or 6 runs, and this has really allowed us to give pilots as much as they can get.
And they're getting a ton. Not only are they getting all those packs on the course, they're all walking away with free prizes.
That's right. I got the thumbs up from Ralph. Let's go ahead and send this last round for heat number 1. Go ahead, arm your quads. We're going green on the tone. And this is the last chance for these guys to pick up a better time or better their time. The Nemesis, New Guy, and Juan both getting caught up in that blaster cannon.
Popel made it through nice and clean, though.
He
A
sure
beautiful
did.
exit. I was holding my breath for that part. Now he's got a little bit of traffic with New Guy on the entrance to the C-137 up there.
That's
First
right.
one to make it through, Popel made it through that gate up there first, but it looks like New Guy made the pass shortly thereafter in front of Popel.
And Dingles is just out there all by himself.
Dingle's just skating across that slight slalom through the double gates, approaching the Jacobs ladder. I like the slight slalom. I think it's a slight slalom.
I like it, yeah. It's a slight slalom. Yes,
The
it
double
is.
gates, I mean, it's fun too.
Yeah.
I like that part of the course.
Yeah. That was originally just going to be a straight shot, and we decided to give it a little bit of a curve. Or I guess I
I
decided.
like it. No, it's a beautiful decision. I mean, this entire course just has so much flow to it, and you know, you take a beautiful tour of the aircraft, the C-124. I mean, it's just beautiful. You
It sure
cruise
is.
the landing gear, you cruise the interior, you cruise in and out of the mouth at the end of the lap. It's perfect.
Yep. Dingle's working his way again through that. What'd you call it? The
slight slalom.
slalom, yeah.
He had a sweet slice on that
He
Joker
did.
gate
He
too.
did. Lap 2 for Dingles. On pace for a 3 and
43.8.
3 and 225. I don't know. Old Dingles working his way
10,
through.
9,
New Guy also
8,
getting through the plane.
7,
Lap number 2 for
6,
him.
5, 4.
I see a lot of
3,
people stopping to
2,
check out the
1.
racing here at the National Museum of the United States Air Force. We're racing tiny whoop micro drones here on this incredible course hosted by my friend Kelly, and of course
I know.
the Cincinnati Quad Racers helping host this epic annual event. This is the 3rd iteration of this event, and if you're feeling inspired to try to become a first-person
done.
view pilot, it's not that expensive or difficult to get into. Easiest way is to just grab your Xbox
done.
controller and download one of the sims.
Dang.
Get to know FPV flight a little bit on your own, and then maybe we'll see you here next year.
Great run, Dingles. You missed it by 0.08 seconds. 0.08. Yeah, so you're in second place. Moved up 2 spots into second place. 6th overall. Wait. Second overall right now with a 3 and 224 with Drew Racer,
The new guy
your
done.
current TQ right now. Zach Machina, current TQ. Drew Racer, current TQ of the session.
Wow. So, Isaac Petit still holding on to the number 1 qualifying spot after 6 and change rounds of qualifying into group number 2.
Yeah, up next, Drew Racer, Pollo Loco, Beers Aviator. Drew Racer, Pollo Loco, Beers Aviator. You're up. On deck, Rue Little A, Skywalker 0 volts, and in the hole, Unlimited, Jesse PJ,
Drew Racer.
and Cappy 1.
And don't you forget, pilots, this is your last attempt on the course.
currently looking at our leaderboard, our bubble per se, going into the last session of the day. So right now, if nothing changes on this list, and every pilot from session 3 does better than 17th place, that puts Matter Day on the bubble.
And I'm kind of
you're
also
in the last spot.
I'm kind of also in the hot spot. Yeah.
No, you're in a guaranteed spot right now, unless somebody knocks you out
great
in this
point.
round
Great
or
point.
the
No,
next
it's okay.
round.
So these guys got 3 more rounds to knock me off the hot
3
spot.
more heats, 2 actually, because you're in the 3rd heat.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna shake and bake everybody in my heat. It's gonna be like
And I
stomping
got the
on the
thumbs up.
stage.
I got the
push-
thumbs up from Ralph. Heat 2, qualifying round 7. Good luck, fellas. Go ahead, arm your quads. We're going green on the tone.
There they go. Clean shot for Aviator. He made it through he got the whole shot and then got out of that newbie drone blaster cannon first. A wobbly run through the 124 for him, but he's going to start to pick it up, clean it up right now. First one into the Emax Infinity Tunnel, and now he's doing the figure 8 at the bottom of the C124. Drew Racer going to try to catch him in the next 2 to 3 laps, and he just may, but Aviator currently with a huge advantage, already at the F82 back of the course, and now he'll negotiate the We Bleed Power Tower and into those double gates at the slight slalom. One of my favorite sections. Goes for a fast slice on the Joker gate, but gives him a chin punch instead. Now he's going to go back and turn to the ladder instead. A little bit of contact right there, and Drew Racer made the pass on the Jacobs ladder. He's going to cross over first, just ahead of Aviator. Drew Racer with a 57.8. Aviator coming in. Aviator's got to set it down for a minute, rearm, and cross over. There he goes across 106 after that little set down. Meanwhile, I'm looking at Pollo Loco currently in 3rd place. Beers coming in 4th, not too far behind. I'm going to see some action here on the Jacobs ladder. Pollo Loco 1 gate ahead, headed to the top of the 124, and it'll be a race across the line for these 2 pilots as well. Beers making it across just ahead. Here comes Pollo Loco, lap number 2 for all pilots right now. I'm told Pollo Loco looking to improve, and now, struggling in that commentator's curse. He's calling it out over there. Power out. Dude, oh my gosh. How did you come out that gate backwards?
10,
That's way
9,
harder than going out of
8,
forwards, bro.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Aviator
2,
going to get onto that next
1.
lap.
Yeah, quick moves there for Aviator after a little bit of a mistake in lap number 2. Crosses over onto lap number 3 just barely, and is still flying nice and quick. You see him on the lower right of your screen. Aviator cruising through the chicane right now and headed to that F82.
Here's done.
Good call, Drew Racer, on that re-entry on the Joker. You definitely did the right thing.
Drew Racer done.
Nothing better for Drew Racer. 3 and 229, his best of 3 and 224. I know he made several mistakes in there, so it's definitely possible to scrub some time on that, but he's not going to have another chance to do so. That was the last round of qualifying for these pilots. I definitely know that Drew Racer will be moving on to the final 32, and we'll tally up the rest and let you know who's going to be in tomorrow's
Aviator's
race.
definitely going to be there.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. Anybody with 3 laps is going to the top 32.
Yeah, Aviator currently sitting with a 3 and 229. Pollo Loco finishing out his run. We're going to let him do so.
Kelly, check out the crowd over here on the left, scoping out
Wow.
the Tiny Whoop micro drone racing here at the National Museum of the United States Air Force.
This is fantastic.
If you guys are loving what you're seeing, it's not that hard to get into flying these aircraft, and we want to see you here next year competing alongside us on the stage and flying these micro drones through the C-124. I've been wanting to do it for years. This is my first year getting to do it, and it's way more fun than it looks. I know it looks fun. If you're just seeing FPV flying for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, obviously, look at the screen. It's a blast. I mean, it's everything you ever dreamed of when you first saw Star Wars. but it's way more fun when you actually get into it. In fact, I think it's the funnest thing that I've ever done, and I really want you guys to try it too. Best way to get into it is to grab a simulator and an Xbox controller or a cheap transmitter, plug it in and fly the simulator. You don't have to damage any equipment. Get over that learning curve. It just takes a few hours, and then
Pollo Loco
it's
done.
a lifetime of rewarding flight ahead of you after just a short time investment.
Great job, Pollo Loco. 2 and 408. Up next, we've got 2 heats left. Rue, Little A, Skywalker, 0 volts. On deck, Unlimited, Jesse PJ, and Cappy 1. Looks like our Arizona boy has showed up.
What's up?
AK.
AK in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Heat 3 getting them lined up on the starting block. Not yet, Jay. Not yet. Next round. Yep. Rue, Little A, Skywalker, 0 volts, making their way back up to the stage. Going to get those goggles plugged in, and we are going to send them.
Rooster asking in the chat, is everyone here flying 1S or are there 2S in there? No, this is a 1S race.
That's right. 1S only. We limit a couple of different things. 25 milliwatt, obviously. 65 millimeter frame. I think
20
some people are running a 66 millimeter frame, maybe. Under 25 grams. We don't really hold it to 25 grams because some just go just barely over. But yeah, just your standard tiny whoop setup.
Nice.
Looks like Ralph getting some thumbs up from our pilots over there.
E-Doc saying Jay definitely flying acro here. Is that true, Jay? Jay's in a conversation.
He
I don't want
certainly
to.
is. It seems like it. Little A getting her tunes set up. Thumbs up from Ralph. Qualifying heat number 3, round number 7. Here we go. Go ahead, arm your quads. We're going green on the tone.
Nice, dude.
Pollo Loco demanding it. All right, there they go. Rue's the first one to get that hole shot. She's also, nope, wait. Oh, she did make it out of the newbie drone blaster cannon first. Now headed in through the window of the C-137 with little traffic. Little A right alongside her. They can see each other. Now Little A looks ahead at the lights on Rue's quad, who makes the dive down to the Emax Infinity Tunnel. Just ahead of the pack. Little A looking like she's got a different camera angle than she's used to. Now upside down inside the Infinity Tunnel. Nobody wants to feel that. Meanwhile, Rue skates through clean air at the front of the pack. She's through the chicane and heading through the F82 at the back of the course.
That is right. I have not been looking at all, but it appears that Rue is going through that power tower and down through the slight slalom and up through that ladder, making her way around for lap number 1. Going to be a sub 1 minute lap for Rue, and if she can hold on tight to those, she will likely better her time.
She's going to likely score another 3 laps. She already has a 3 lap time on the board, so we can say pretty comfortable as she sits in about 9th right now. We're going to see her in the finals. That's tomorrow. If you guys feel like coming back or watching us online, we're at the Cincinnati Quad Racers YouTube channel. You can watch this race live tomorrow, and it will be a heater. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see some of the fastest tiny whoop flying that has ever taken place here at the National Museum of the United States Air Force. It's going to be epic. Please join us tomorrow for the finals. As we finish up qualifying here today, this is these pilots' final time qualifying on the course as Rue slices through that Joker gate cleanly.
Yeah.
A beautiful setup on that.
She's on pace to better her time right here.
What a curve into that newbie drone blaster cannon. I haven't been able to set up a blast like that yet,
10,
Rue.
Man,
9,
I hope she
8,
completes this one clean
7,
because she is
6,
already doing
5, 4,
better
3,
on the leaderboard with this
1.
run.
Looking
right
to
here.
improve her current seed of 9th place after 2 sets of pilots qualify. A little bit of a bobble, but she'll do a quick reset. And you gotta love a pilot that goes back for a questionable gate. If you want me to love you forever, just turn back for a gate you're not sure you went through.
That's right.
It's so hard to see pilots try to roll the dice and put it on the judges, then find out that they're disqualified.
Skywalker done.
Hate that.
Been there.
Rue negotiating the slight slalom, and times are looking pretty good for her. Let's see what this comes out to be. There's the
Level A done.
penultimate gate, headed to the mouth gate, or the mouth pylon at the top of the C-124. Crossing over here, pulls in a 56-second lap. Did she improve her time?
She improved her time. She did, yes. 3 and 2:38.
Bravo,
About 7-second improvement for Rue. Way
That's
to go, Rue.
huge. That is a huge improvement for Rue in her final qualifying round. With that, I got to prepare for my final
You
qualifying.
had better get ready, Jesse. We have got our final round of qualifying for this session. We'll be winding up here shortly, and then about an hour from now, we'll be bringing back in session number 2 of the day. $1:00. We're gonna get things going back again. I know our schedule ticker on the bottom of the screen. Rue moving up 1 spot overall from 9 to 8. You know, just for the record, that's a paid spot if you do that in the finals. Who's getting that TQ bonus though? Who you think? You gotta switch the thing. Sorry. You're on it.
All right, pilots, go ahead and arm your quads. We are going to go live on the tone.
And they're off. Last chance for these guys to improve their time. I'm just gonna stay completely silent on this one and let these guys get a good one in.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jesse P. done.
Jesse P moving up 2 spots with a 2 and 2:02. Almost had that 3 lap.
Cappy 1 done.
Cappy 1 with a 2 and 2:09, moving up 1 spot on the session. And Jay making his way through the last part of the course. Don't believe this is going to be an improvement. It was originally an improvement. Wow, look at that ladder gate. He is cooking. Goodness gracious. I can't wait to see some other guys do that fast. Way to go, guys. And this has been an excellent qualifying session. Thanks to all the pilots for being on time and courteous to the amount of time that we have. We, as a group, are going to take a short intermission, and we will be back in right around an hour to continue with qualifying for the micro drone race at the National Museum of the United States Air Force.